Coming to the stage now is one of my good friends. He's been performing here for a while now, back whenever we had jazz and poetry in the gallery area. So he's no stranger to the stage. He's a business owner. He's an awesome young man. Y'all give it up for my boy, Isaiah Poetic.
Okay, so I'm gonna do one really quick one, and then I'm gonna do two other ones after that. Okay, this poem here I wrote recently in the past week. It's called Yesterday. I was running forward, staring back, trying to change what was too late. Today I'm chasing yesterday. Tomorrow I will chase today. My body is in the present while my mind is not caught up to it. My eyes cannot see what's ahead. I was blinded by what could have been. I built a home inside the past, and every day I lived in it, admiring all that I once had, yet nothing new was brought to it. Wasting every single day, chasing after yesterday, yet all the while wondering why nothing ever changed. Okay. This one here is also a newer one. This is the first time I'm saying this one. It's called Life. Anger is a fire that consumes all in its path. Its rage cannot be tamed, for its thirst can never be quenched. It is uncaring who or what may be consumed, for it has no conscience. Sorrow is a flood of tears that was released from the dam which could not bear the weight. Its waters rush through forest and city alike, drowning all within its weight. It washes away the good and the bad, and all the in-between. Its waters may eventually be tamed, but its destruction will not easily be repairable. It will only create more sorrow for more destruction. Jealousy is a deceitful parasite, eating away at its host until there is nothing left but traits alone. Happiness is the satisfaction of the soul, wholehearted and complete, completely at peace. It cannot be purchased, but it can be stolen, if not guarded and protected fiercely. It is sought after more than anything else in the world, and some people will stop at nothing to get it, even if it means taking yours. Love is life. Okay. All right. The last one that I'm gonna do is one that I wrote on Veterans Day. Are there any veterans in here? Any veterans? Okay, well, I'm a veteran myself, and this was completely inspired actually during my tour in Afghanistan. Okay. Hang on one second. I had everything completely here together, but okay. I was told that I was fighting for freedom. I was told that I was doing the right thing and there's no bigger achievement. Looking back, I was the one being deceived. I just didn't perceive it. They said I'd understand in time. Well, now that I'm no longer blind, tell me, what was the reason? Tell me in your beautiful words so I can justify to my children why I supported the slaughter of innocent indigenous civilians simply because they were born in a country that was rich in resources. Because one person in that land had a religion distorted. I guess that's enough to justify the slaughter, rapes, and torture of an entire nation. But wait, that's not what we were doing. We were protecting our freedom. I can see now that I wasn't protecting my country. I protected an agenda, one that was never my own, but still one I will always remember. They wanted me to kill my conscience. Well, that didn't happen, so now my conscience is killing me because at the age of 17, I refused to see that I wasn't fighting for a cause, I was fighting for a fraud, for hypocrisy, for greed. I was fighting for it all. I was trained to fight monsters and anyone against me, but to kill our conscience is to kill our own humanity. But you instilled in us so much to not care that by the time we got there, the only monsters I saw were the ones that came with me. You might turn on the news today and it might say something like, today in the Middle East, 4 Muslims died after a suicidal attack and very few survived. And automatically the ignorant say, well, let all Muslims die. Well, what separates my mentality from theirs is that I ask why. Could it be that their families were slaughtered for oil? How can I say, well, I'm fighting for my freedom while standing on someone else's soil? How can we be naively convinced that human life is worth less than a barrel of oil and that the price of my freedom is that someone else's turmoil? How? Can you justify the right to your kingdom on someone else's throne, or say you're defending your own house while in someone else's home? I mean, we were intelligent beings. Have we been reduced to mindless drones? I think it's time to open our eyes and look at what we've been shown. We've been brainwashed.